Hello, come to the gym with me. I'm going to be doing some ball exercises today and doing a transfer on and off the ball by myself. So here's how I do it. I make sure that everything is all lined up and I do a little practice, and then once I know for sure my feet are aligned, because I'm not going to be moving my feet when I do this, make sure that my knees feel okay and everything. This took me a long time to practice. This is after a couple months of working out, so yeah, at the beginning I definitely didn't do this by myself. And also, I have a ring around the bottom, a plastic ring around the bottom of the ball that really helps keep the ball in place, and it's like a storage ring, so it's very, very helpful to guide where I want to go, and I can trust that the ball won't be moving out from underneath me. That is one thing I highly, highly recommend to have, especially if you're doing this by yourself. And yeah, you'll see in a second I'll be rolling back and forth, and the plastic ring just really helps keep everything in place. And I just start slow. I don't have any sort of routine. I just do whatever feels comfortable and just try to work out my core as much as possible and try to stretch my legs and stretch my arms, as you will see soon. So yeah, I just start slow, make sure that my balance is okay, and just kind of test how my body's feeling as of this day. This was a couple months back. Um, it was last year for me. I was working out at this gym for a good couple months before I filmed this. So this is me in a pretty good state, to be honest. My balance was really good back then. I don't know how it is now. I'm going to be doing an update video very soon. So yeah, I just start with waving my arms around, stretching my shoulders, and this is just really good for balance. And I have a mirror in front of me, and I can see if I'm crooked or if I'm straight. And I just stretch when I feel like I need to stretch, and then I bounce whenever I feel like it. I go back and forth quite a bit. I'm not following anything except for how my body feels. And my shoes help for stability. So this is me stretching my calves a little bit, and as you can see, when I push up from leaning over, I'm like really, I have to look up quite a bit, so my core strength is definitely not as strong as I would like it to be, but that's a big part of muscular dystrophy, so obviously the more that you work out, the better. So this is me straightening my legs and just practicing going back and forth a little bit, making sure that my core is as straight as possible, because with muscular dystrophy, my hips are tilted forward quite a bit and my back is very curved when I'm sitting or if I'm standing. So yeah, this is a good one just to practice my balance. And for reference, I haven't walked since 2020 and this is 2023, this video. So yeah, I wasn't working out for a couple years, and I was just kind of rolling around in my office chair. That's the most exercise that I had for 2 years, and then I started going to the gym and using this ball, and it really changed my life because I didn't know how much I needed to shake and move my body, and it just felt so rewarding, and I've just felt really confident when I started. Well, maybe not so much when I started. I was first kind of falling over, but I just had to start slow, and at the end of this, you'll see that I was really jumping around. And here I have to use my arms to get my arms up over my head, and I either use my arms as leverage, and you'll see in 1 second. I'm gonna use my bra for the other arm to put up. It's really helpful just to have extra cushion that you can kind of push off of. So yeah, just stretching my shoulders is good. So yeah, here I use my bra. I don't use my other hand for this side because I'm quite lopsided. One side's stronger than the other. So it's always different with my body, and I try to not get discouraged if I can't do something. I just try about 3 times, and if I can't do it, then I take a couple breathers and then I try again if I really feel like I want to do that. And here I'm just trying to get the balance, and then I'm going to put both of my arms up in a moment, and you'll see that I'm using both of them on my head, and then it's a lot easier when I get both of them up because then I can interlock my fingers and I have a lot more guidance. I don't have to worry that one of my arms is going to fall down, because if I do just one arm, it's normally holding on to the back of my head and it's easy to slip. So I like doing both arms up because it feels like it opens up my shoulders quite a lot more, and it's just good balance, and it's different muscles that I'm using, and it's a good stretch, and yeah, it's good practice too for when I'm doing my hair. And this was also a sketchy one at the beginning, but the more I did practice, the better I felt. And this is me trying to straighten my arms out to the side as much as possible. And I really can't lift up my arms more than this. So this is me trying my hardest, and you will see in a moment I'll be using an extra exercise ball for my arms. But yeah, this is all just really fast reps because obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. I was just enjoying my time, doing whatever I feel like doing. It's really, every day is different and every body is different, so you just do what feels good. Try not to push yourself too much if you do this, and just start slow and build your confidence. And the first 2 weeks that I started to do this, at first I was really happy, to be honest, because I mean, I haven't worked out like this since I was maybe in grade like 8 or something, so it's been about like 15 years almost since I really worked out on an exercise ball. And so yeah, I was just trying all sorts of different things. This also is just me stretching my legs, and it's also really good practice to try to stand on my own. And even though I'm only standing halfway, it's still good practice. And now I'm using the other exercise ball to stretch my arms. Since I can't extend my arms too much by myself, this was a really helpful exercise, and it's even a good finger exercise, like just to do something that's further away. Your ligaments get more of a stretch, and yeah, like it doesn't look like much, but for me it is a lot. It's really good practice. And yeah, at first I didn't do as much, and then I just kind of built up my own routine over the summer. It's not a strict routine, it's just whatever feels good for that day, like I said. I just ignore all the exercises that are on that ball. Do as I please. And this is all in fast motion too. This whole video is practically in fast motion. I do everything very slowly at my own pace, and just try to focus on stretching and try to actually think about the muscles that you're using is really helpful. And once again, balancing, I'm using my other arm on my leg just to get an extra bit of balance. And it's best if you don't hold on to your body like this, but yeah, either way, anything is good. Anything is better than nothing. I'll be doing an update video of this workout pretty soon. I don't know exactly what condition my body is since I haven't done this in such a long time. And wintertime is harder for me to work out because I get cold and my body just doesn't feel as good. So I'll be doing an update very soon. Please like and subscribe for that. Now just moving my arms back and forth, just like this. If I have my arms up, then it's a different muscle, and then I'm clapping here. That's always using a different muscle is what I find helpful. You don't have to do too many reps. If it doesn't feel good, or if you get too tired, then just switch right away. You don't have to push your body. As long as you're doing little things, it's better than nothing. And my shoulders are quite tight. The muscle that connects from my neck to my shoulders is very tight, one of the tightest in my body, so I just try to stretch that as often as I can throughout the day. And looking back is also really helpful. And just trying to keep everything even on each side because my body is quite lopsided. So I'm just trying to fix that as much as possible. My right side is stronger than my left side because for a long time I was going upstairs using the railing on the left, so I would be going up with my right leg. So yeah, I can still stand on my right leg. My left leg is out of commission for now, but I have a new walker, so I'm going to be doing a video on the walker and showing how I improve with that. And now we are done. So I'm just gonna make sure that my wheelchair is aligned and I have a helping hand just in case. And I was a little bit tired after this one, so you'll see I'm just testing just before I transfer. And then I'm trying to get my legs as close to the wheelchair. I mean, my feet closest to the wheelchair. But my one leg was out a bit too far, so I did need a hand up. It was a bit tricky for me. And yeah, that's about all that I did that time. So I'll be doing updates on this very soon. It's not going to be the same setup, but that's okay. You can work within any setup. So yeah, please like and subscribe for more. I'll be posting very soon. Thanks so much for watching.